Hello, everybody. Ben's back. Happy Hannon Studios, live in Manitowoc, Wisconsin. We're talking about the Brewery Bash at Badger State Brewing. We're talking about the wrestling matches. Next up, we have your boy Roy, who ended up defeating the veteran Ethan Matthews. Love both of these. Of course, Roy. We love Roy. We love Roy. And Ethan Matthews, of course, beloved across the Midwest multiverse. Every federation that he's in, he is just absolutely loved. Or, as if he's a bad guy, obviously, they just love how good he is at being bad. Though, definitely seen him more as a good guy recently, especially HWE, which of course partial to do because he helps run the company. So makes sense that he would be a good guy. The match itself, just a tiny bit sloppy. And some people around me definitely noticed that as well. I hate to say it because I love Roy so much and I love Ethan so much, but there were just a few moments of sloppiness. Listen, I couldn't be in the ring at all. But as a fan and a bit of a critic, I do have to speak the truth. And again, there were some sloppy moments. Now, certainly made up by the finisher that Roy pulled off to pull off the win. That was a really cool move. But all in all, I've seen Roy and Ethan both have much better matches. Maybe they haven't fought a lot against each other. I would imagine your first couple matches against each other could be just a tiny bit sloppy. Again, I'm not a wrestler. So, from a storyline standpoint, makes sense. Roy is as over can be. Ethan, can do other things. But Roy is so over. To have Roy go over Ethan, who's so over, just makes sense. From a storyline standpoint, from my opinion, absolutely the right guy to push. Roy should be pushed in every single federation he's in. Just really good at what he does. I've explained it before as he's a lot like X-Pac, who can do so many different things. The 1, 2, 3 kid, X-Pac, all those different roles he's played. Tag team with Kane, D-Generation X, NWO, Roy, a lot like that. Your boy Roy Cooper, Roy with the McClure family, Roy Gen Z. Again, the Midwest multiverse, which I love talking about because, of course, a lot of people ignore all the different federations. I'm celebrating him. He's over at every federation he's in. So to push him makes sense. And you get to talk. I'll talk about him a little bit later in the show as well. So I did give the match a 6 out of 10 just because it was a little sloppy. I gave a point back for the finishing move that Roy used, which I've never seen him use before. So awesome. I do like his music. He comes out to a little nod to Gen Z, which again, Midwest multiverse. Love it. So that's what I have for that match. Next up, we have Amania Belmont, and if I said that wrong, I'm so sorry. I'm not good with names. Versus Stacy Shadows. Spectacular match. Now, Ms. Belmont was obviously outpowered by Stacy. I mean, Stacy is spectacularly strong. However, she was wily. She took a beating throughout the entire match and did a great job of selling the beating. But then popped out this crazy finishing move. And I got it on video. When I post pictures and videos, look for that video because it's hard to describe how awesome of a finisher it is. Awesome. Would love to see her back again. Would love to see her face Sierra. Or I would love, TJ, for you to bring back Maggie Lee because, again, I would love to see those two face off. Ms. Belmont's Amania, I'm going to go with that. Amania, was lippy, bratty, which I love. Great facial expressions throughout the match. Just amazing. She's the type of heel I absolutely love. I'm all about charisma as a heel, mouthiness, lippiness, and she checked all the boxes. Plus, her finishing move was spectacular. And of course, Stacey Shadows does what Stacey Shadows does every time she's in the ring. She's an absolute professional, one of the GOATs of the Midwest. I've been watching her since 2016, and her and Melanie Cruz as a tag team were amazing. And so just great to see her around. And she too, Green Bay through and through. So yeah, it was a great match. Did give the match a 8 out of 10. Again, they worked well together. Finishing move was spectacular. Yeah. We'll see Stacey around. The Stacey will always be around. And again, I'd like you to bring back Amania, because she was amazing. Amazing. Next up, we'll do one more. We had the Baker Boys, who defeated Ghetto Gear Solid in an unsanctioned street fight. This match was chaotic. It was all over the place. I got some great pictures and videos of this one. Watch for those to come out. These two teams work so incredibly well together. So incredibly well. Now, it's never going to be a scientific exchange of holds match. We're not probably going to see a lot of submission moves, but it is pure brutality. And when you make it an unsanctioned street fight, obviously the rules go out the window. And a lot of weapons. A table that didn't quite want to hold, that broke. And then a shock. A shock of shocks can be, out comes Big Papa Baker. Now, rumor was he was not going to be here, and yet there he was. Come closer. He jumped off the top rope, or the second rope. He jumped off the ropes, did a move, landed on top of one of Ghetto Gear Solid, and helped pull off the victory. Spectacular. Match was spectacular. But what's next? What's next for these teams? Again, from a storyline standpoint, made sense for the Bakers to go over. Good guys should triumph in the end. Bad guys can't win forever. So, again, is there going to be a tag team division? Bakers should definitely be in the running for that, as should Ghetto Gear Solid. Maybe a tournament spread throughout the year to the next one for the tag team, if that's the way that they're going to go. Either way, the two teams should be there. I just maybe separate them now. That'd be a good way to end that feud for the time being. Because again, let's get them mixed with some other teams, because they're so good at bringing out the best in the teams they face. So, just my opinion. Gave the match a 9 out of 10. Just really a great match. So I'm going to stop the video here. If you're enjoying my videos, keep on watching them, of course. Like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. If I do not see you again, good morning, good afternoon, good night. And as always, remember, be happy.